Hey y'all, listen, I'm in the kitchen again. I've just been working around outside today on the lawnmower, and now I'm ready to cook me something. So I'm gonna do a pie crust, and y'all, you may not have never in your life seen one like I'm fixed to do, because I'm always in a hurry. So I just have to do, I can't get out the pulsator and do all this stuff. So I'm just gonna do mine. You can like it or not. Here you go. We're gonna make a pie crust. So in my little recipe that I'm gonna use 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. This is all-purpose flour, the same thing as plain flour. So I'm just gonna reach in here and get 2.5 cups of flour. One, and if I can get it in there, there we go. A little bit more, 2. And it calls for 1/2 cup. I couldn't find my 1/2 cup measurer, so I'm just going to use 2/4 cups. It'll be the same thing. And 2/4 cups. 1, 2. All right, now we got that. Calls for a little bit of sugar. So I'm going to get my measuring spoon over here. It calls for a teaspoon of sugar. So I'm just going to get a little teaspoon of sugar right here. Actually, this is a tablespoon, so I'll just get a little bit. I don't want much. Put a little sugar in it. And then I'm going to use ice water and butter. Now, you could use I'm going to use the salted butter. But if you want to use the unsalted butter, then you need to add a little salt in here so that you'll have some flavor. But I'm just going to use the unsalted butter. And you're supposed to get it real cold and all that. Well, I don't want it like that. I want it soft. I want it where I can squish it. And so, lots of people you're going to find when they do their pie crust, they cut it up, it's chilled, it's all kind of, like that. But I'm just not going to do that. I don't have time to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to mix my little thing together right here. And that little flour that's jumping out on the board will be fine, because I'm going to be rolling it out anyway. That's my oven. I've got it set on 350 degrees so I can make my crust. Right now I'm going to put some, I got it kind of mixed in a little bit here. And then when I put my water in it, that's what's going to make it really do. So I've got some ice water right here, and I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm not going to put more than 4 tablespoons, because I'm going to mix it a while and see what I need. I don't want to ever get too much, so I'm just going to do like this a while. And as I do it, I'll be able to tell whether I need some more or not. Okay? I've got on my grandson's t-shirt today. It's Popeye. Do y'all remember Popeye? Well, William, he's 13 now, and he is his size is, I think it's extra large or large. I believe it's large. So he started out growing his clothes like big time. So I told him the other day when we were there, all right, I'm gonna put in one more, you see how it's kind of looking? I'm gonna put in one more tablespoon. I like to add this slow, because you can't take it out, that's for sure. So I told him the other day, I said, William, I said, I want you to give me all your hand-me-downs. And he laughed and he said, okay. So this is one of his Popeye shirts. He probably wore this when he was like in 5th grade or something like that. It was a long time ago. I like to get my children's hand-me-downs. Banks is giving me I'm about ready to get her shoes. All right, I'm making me a ball here. Y'all see that? I didn't have to use cold butter. I just put that butter and that flour in there and work it with a little water at the time. So I'm going to get all this off my hands, because that's part of my dough. Whoop. There we go. If you feel like that you want to make a pie and that you don't want to make a pie crust, just buy you one. But if you want to bake your own, well, you certainly can do that too. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm getting all the little bitties out of there. Get my little pie crust there. A lot of your recipes, they'll say put it back in the refrigerator and chill it 24 hours and do this and do that. But if you're like me, we don't have time to do all that stuff, do we? I know I don't. Okay, now we got that done. I'm gonna get me a little bit of flour. I think I'll get it out of this thing since I don't want to stick my hand down in my bag. And I'm going to flour my surface a little bit. There we go. I'll leave that over there in case I need it. Hope y'all can see pretty good. Okay, now then, that looks good. Hey, it looks good. So I'm going to divide it into 2 sections, one for the top and one for the bottom. If I'm just cooking a pie that only needs a bottom, then you can use this another time, okay? All right. I need a little flour on my hands there. You don't want to knead this much. It makes it tough, and you want it flaky. So try not to knead it too much. Right? All right. So we're just gonna go out a little bit on this. You'll want you a little extra flour out in case you need it. And listen, you want to make sure. Let's see if it's coming up pretty good. Nope. I'm gonna start over because it's still a little bit gummy. I'm gonna put this back out. What was I gonna tell you? There we go. Just go from the middle and go out. See how I'm using a little extra flour to keep it from sticking? It looks like it's about big enough, actually. I think that'll be plenty big right there. Okay, now I'm gonna get my pie plate. I'm gonna use this Jerry Brown Pottery one. Y'all know I like his stuff. It's a pretty little pie plate. And I am going to put just a tad, not much, but just a tad of butter around in the bottom of it, just in case this decided he didn't want to come up. Okay, y'all, there we go. Now let me see if I can get it up. If it breaks in a piece or two, that's all right. We can just stick it back together with our fingers. And it'll be okay. All right, got it in our little pie plate here. I'm gonna try to, when I put it in, I'm gonna try to do something kind of like my mother used to do. She would decorate the sides of it so pretty and it would look so good. I loved it. Heck, I like the pie crust as much as the pie, don't y'all? See, if it breaks somewhere, just press it together with your thumb. It will be fine. I mean, we're just cooking at home and it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be good, y'all. I've been missing y'all. Enjoying hearing your comments. And listen, I want to thank you for following me. I really thank you for doing that. I am enjoying hearing all your comments, seeing them. I know I don't get to comment on every one of them, but I would if I could. All right, now I'm just trying to kind of make it kind of pretty around the edge. You can, with this pie plate like this, it's already got a scalloped edge to it. So you just kind of push it down and it'll be pretty on there. Like that, have a little extra. See how it's doing? You just put your 2 fingers like that and push in with the other and you get that little shape that you might want. Like that. And the taste is what we really want, don't we? Yes, ma'am. All right, this is looking good. You say, well, Miss Brenda, it looks kind of ragged. Well, hey, I'm in a hurry, y'all. You take your time now and make yours beautiful. I'm just trying to get my pie crust done this morning. Actually, it's this afternoon. Have y'all signed into my new Instagram page? I want you to do that now so we can meet there too. There'll be some things there for you to look at and enjoy, and I'll be on there with you. Okay. Everywhere there's a little dink, I'm going to kind of push it in like that. All right, we've got our pie crust made. I'm going to stick it in the oven on 350, and I'm going to cook it till it's nice and brown. And this would be the kind of pie crust that you're going to pour your filling into, okay? That's what it's going to be like. It's going to be poured into it. Okay. That's it. I'm going to put it in and I'll take it out in a few minutes and we'll look at it together, okay? Talk to you in just a few. Okay, this is that other half of that pie crust that we made just a few minutes ago. And what I'm going to do, I flattened it out real good. I'm going to take my spatula and go up under it. Then I'm going to slide it in this freezer bag, this plastic bag thing. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator in a disc shape. And when we do that, then it's going to be ready for my next pie. Here you go. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. It's going to stay good and cold. And when you're ready to make you a pie, honey, you just get that thing out, spread it out there, and roll it out and make you a good pie. You're kind of ahead of the game. It may be that you want to make several of these at one time. That'd be good too. Okay, y'all, the pie crust is done. I cooked it a little bit over an hour. It looks kind of ragged, but I tasted it. I just pinched me off a little bit, and it was so crunchy. And it tastes so good. So this is how I make a pie crust because it's the quick way. Just wanted you to know how I did it, but do it any way you want to or buy you a pie crust. Remember, it's your kitchen and you can do like you want to. Talk to y'all later.